Hello friends, this is ProEdu.co. Welcome to our new course CCA 175 Spark and Hadoop Developer Certification. This training course is designed to prepare you for the Cloudera CCA 175 certification exam. Let's talk about CCA 175. CCA 175 is a hands-on exam. You will be given 8 to 12 performance-based questions on Cloudera Enterprise Cluster. The time limit is 120 minutes and the passing score is 70%. Each CCA question requires you to solve a particular scenario. In some cases, a tool such as Impala or Hive may be used. In most of the cases, coding is required. So what are the required skills for CCA 175? There are 3 sections of required skills. The first section is transform, stage and store. This section requires that a candidate should know different ways of loading data into Spark and writing the results back into HDFS using Spark. Candidates should know how to read and write the files in a variety of file formats. For example, JSON, CSV, Parquet, Avro, ORC and many more. The next section is data analysis. This section requires that a candidate should know how to use Spark SQL to interact with the Metastore programmatically. That means loading a Hive table in Spark and generating reports by using queries against the loaded data. The candidate should be able to write queries that calculate aggregate statistics and joining different datasets using Spark API. Knowledge of producing ranked and sorted data is also required. The next section is configuration. This section requires that a candidate should be familiar with all aspects of generating a result and not just writing the code. For example, increasing the available memory. Most of the questions in the exam will be from the first 2 sections only. Let's look into a sample question. The sample question contains data description and output requirement, and you have to understand the output requirement clearly to solve this problem statement. So the first thing is data description tells you the location where input data is located, okay, and the format. So data is in Parquet format. So you should understand clearly how to read a Parquet file in Spark. Let's look into the other requirements one by one. The next requirement says that output all completed orders. That means you should understand how to filter the records. The next requirement is use JSON format for output files. That means you should understand how to write a data frame using JSON format. Order date should be in format YYYYMMDD. That means you should clearly understand different data manipulation functions. The next requirement is compress the output using gzip compression. So that means you should understand how to apply compression or what are the options available in data frame API for compression. And finally, the output should only contain order ID, order date and status. That means you should clearly understand how to select a specific column from a data frame. Now let's talk about the course objectives. As a part of this course, we have 7 sections. Section 1 is all about introduction and skills required for CCA 175. In section 2, we will tell you how to create Spark cluster on Google Cloud Platform. We will also be doing the data setup on the cluster. Section 3 is let's warm up. In this section, we will give you an introduction of Apache Spark, its components and the scope of CCA 175. We will also tell you how to start Spark shell on the cluster. Section 4 is how to transform, stage and store the data. In this section, we will tell you how to convert a set of data values in a given format into new data values or a new data format and write them into HDFS. For example, reading a JSON file, performing transformations and saving back the results in HDFS in Parquet format. Section 5 is about data analysis. In this section, we will tell you how to use Spark SQL to interact with the Metastore programmatically and generate reports by using the query against the loaded data. So we will tell you about the ranking functions, order by and group by clauses and also the windowing functions. Next section is let's practice for the real exam. In this section, we will look into 10 to 15 real-time exam scenarios and their solutions. The last section is Finish Your Homework. This section contains practice test along with the solutions. So in this entire training course, we will be providing 32 real-time exam scenarios which will boost your confidence to appear for the main examination. Thank you.